We're good. Okay. Wow, that was loud. Just so flame is visible and dragon is invisible. That looks fine, right? Just as is. Blah, blah, blah. Camera speed, I prefer that to be high, and I can't. There we go. Put that on 10. Toggle auto lock on. Camera auto. Okay, this is fine. And everything just stopped. Woohoo, I think the game just froze. Or no, here it got deselected, that's what it is. And that gives me a chance to use the volume mixer. Okay, definitely gonna have to edit that out. That's good. No, cancel, get that shit off. And what? Initialize. Okay. It's just showing me where I changed, I guess. And yes, leave that. Okay, initialize is like the full settings or some shit. I don't know. No, I'm using... Well, it's just key settings, but I'm clearly using a controller, so none of this even matters. Okay, what should I name him? I guess I'll do female just because I get to wear both sets of equipment. I'll just leave it at the default. Then STD bomb? Fucker gives STD bombs, that's nice. Ooh, that one sounds nice. The initial equipment for a thief. I think I'll take this one. That just sounds the best. Also makes it so that you can really, you know, yeah, get more treasures and shit, which is what I want. Average, slim, very slim, ew, no, large. I think average was nice. Large lower body. Yeah, let's give her a fat ass. Face, common scene face and 5-finger delta. People face the refined. Common in Astora. Wait, what is the difference? Oh, okay. Intelligent, sharp lines with scholarly looks and fight insult. I kind of like that one. The third. What? Jubilant Katarina. Katarina, known for festivity and drinks. Associated with the Earl of Karam. Thoughtful, mature face, common in historical Xena. Great swamp heretics face prejudice for their atypical looks. Face from a distant eastern land of almond eyes and thin lips. Well, that's not very politically correct. They face prejudice for looking so ugly. Although in reality, all these faces look kind of terrible. Yeah, I don't want to mess around with too much. I just want to get up and go. I like ponytails. I can't, hang on. Ponytail B, Ponytail A. Oh, that one has more. Has little bangs on the front. That's the difference. Like, none of these are actually good hair colors. Maybe silver just because it pops out. Oh, well, then again, my freaking hair is covered under a helmet, so what's the point? Yeah, whatever, accept.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arched trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
It's a dead guy made up of other dead guys.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty lords peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, The undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Oh, it finally gets start. Wow, the game just immediately starts with a bad camera angle. Okay. Anyways, northern. Oh wow, yeah, immediately start with a bad camera angle. Because your back is to a wall. Okay. Anyways, that was one big info dump that I got most of it, but it's just one of those things that's like, why do you have to do it like that? Right stick camera controls, okay. Wow.
Hello.
Hello? Who's there?
Hey, it's Fernando Z.
Oh, holy shit. I was not expecting you at all.
I just woke up, had my breakfast, and saw you were fasting, so I thought I'd join you.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
I can't hear the game, is that?
No, it's like that. It's because in order to get to you to see what I'm seeing, you know, in real time, I use Google Hangouts for that. Of course, that also comes at the cost of crappy frame rate and no sound. But to me, I prefer that because the delay on Twitch and Hitbox is bad. Strong attack.
Right. It is.
Okay, yeah, there's little notches on the stamina bar this time. Actually,
Which version of Dark Souls is this?
I'm playing the one on the PC. Left stick, hold B to dash. Okay. Let me see
The
this.
original Dark Souls. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, there's some motion blur, but I guess I should leave that on. Oh wow, look at that.
I've never actually played Dark Souls, but I've read so much about it since there's like gazillions of articles and videos made about it.
Oh really? Didn't know. Oh, and look, Mike is now playing Rocket League.
He really loves Rocket League, huh?
Oh yeah, he does. RS target lock release. Oh my god. Okay.
How far into Dark Souls are you?
I literally just started this game because I had it, I wanted to try it. Do. Yo. Okay, there it is. Arrested bonfire, cover HP. That's not a bonfire. Rest. And nothing, okay. I didn't even take any damage, so wasn't really much of a need for that. Yeah. So far the game is running alright. The main thing I wanted to see is if I could actually have Google Hangouts screen sharing while having Audacity and OBS recording this at the same time at 720p. And it looks like my computer can actually handle it, so I got what I wanted. Well, is this a boss fight? I guess not. Oh, get away. This is a boss fight. What the fuck? Oh my god, the frame rate is chugging like crazy. No, my computer cannot handle it.
Apparently, there's not much going on the screen. Oh yeah, this is the first boss.
Alright, I don't have a weapon. I can't. How am I supposed to fight this thing?
Oh yeah, this is the first boss. I see.
Yeah, like all I have is a shitty broken sword. How am I supposed to fight this?
You have a shit. You have
Well, I
a
guess.
sword. Oh, I see it. Little. Goes away.
Yeah, but right now the frame rate is turning to shit. I guess I should just get away like it said.
It's a bit run away, right? There might be a way out of it.
Oh, is this a door? Yeah, that's a door. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, you're supposed to do that. Yeah, because I hit him and it did like 3 damage and his health bar was so humongous. I'm like, what?
It's not a sword right there in the bonfire. Just pull that out.
Yeah, why can't I use this thing? But yeah, it's chugging like crazy, so I am going to need to eventually use a friend's PC. See, right now here where there's nothing going on, it runs just okay. Get your shield. Okay. But it's when there's actually, you know, action going on. Hang on, maybe I could adjust the settings. What the fuck? Oh, of course. It does the exact same thing in Demon Souls and it doesn't pause the game when I hit start. That's lame. I already don't like that. Okay.
Oh, the game keeps running.
Yeah, the game... I guess I'll turn this off and see if it runs better.
Oh, we have another person join. Gleb.
Well, who's in here? Okay. There we go.
You see that Bleh joined?
Okay, Bleach was the one who got in here. Fernando, I read all your replies and I didn't understand. I'll play with you again on Saturday.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you. No pause for you. And then he asks, are you using DS Fix, Adrian? No, I am not.
Oh.
Am I supposed to do that?
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Sorry, my headphone crapped out for a second. Did you see another person join the Hangouts?
Yeah, I see Bleach. He's in there.
Is that? Oh, that's Bleach. Okay, BLE.
Little bastard ran away. Oh, there's my sword.
Now you have a proper weapon
Yeah.
and a shield. You look like Link.
Yeah, well, close enough, I guess. Hang on, let me
Of
just
course.
count how many...
Did you install
4,
the patch that Bleach
5.
was talking about?
No. Oh, this port is poor. DS Fix is a fan mod that fixes up the game. Okay, yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, I read about that.
That's the thing, I don't want to end this recording now, so I'll just play up to a point where I'm satisfied, and then I'll go do that. Whoa! Take that. Oh, and he gave me a link. Thank you, Bleach. Also, Bleach, I'm pretty sure you have this game, so you can play with me once I get the tier stone. or whatever equivalent they have for this game that they did in Demon Souls. B is back sip, left sticks to roll. It's a bit late to it's a bit late to teach me that now. Oh yeah, actually the back step, that's the one that doesn't have any iframes that I don't get the point of. God, what?
The boulder, huh?
Yeah. And it just broke the wall back there. Hang on. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Gotcha. It's locked. Okay. Then I shall explore.
Can you go through that hole through the boulder, mate?
What's in here? Yeah, I'll just check it. Oh, wait, this is this is where the bonfire is. Okay. Wait, so I can fight him now. Okay. Oh, never mind. Where's the thing? Here it is. Yeah, I can see. Oh, hang on. What Bleach said, this game made me rip my hair out. I rage quit. Yeah, that boulder was kind of cheap. I couldn't see it coming. Like, literally couldn't see it. This game is so dark.
You're now hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
There's like 3 things I want to comment about what he just said there. Like, he said, I will die, then go insane. No, you mean you will go insane, then die. I don't know how you can die and then go insane after you're dead. But then he commented saying that we're both undead, so it's like, are we zombies? Can zombies die? Whatever.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Okay.
Oh, and this.
Oh, one more thing. Oh, he gave me the
Now I
key.
must bid farewell. And thank you.
Whoops, I accidentally pushed A too fast. X is to use item. Okay, well I don't want to use it yet. What is it? Can I get a description? Heals HP, okay. Can I get... I guess that's it. Wait, actually, let me look at that again. Banish Phantom, return home. Lose humanity and souls, return to bonfire. Okay. Everyone in this game is already dead, I thought. This is like purgatory from my observation. I don't think there's any actual story, just lore and fan theories. Oh. Reset bonfire, replenish Estus flask. Okay. And here's the... Wait a minute. How did he get in here? There's like no actual conceivable way of getting in here. How did he...
He crawled in through that hole down there.
He crawled in through this here?
No,
Looks
there's
like a...
little, like, there's a smaller gutter looking thing.
What, this one? Maybe. I guess that makes enough sense.
I saw one somewhere, I don't know. It's hard to see with the camera.
Yeah, but otherwise this is where I came from. Hang on, I just heard a noise. Okay, he just literally disappeared.
That's kind of weird. Maybe that's how you got them in the first place, teleportation spell.
Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Only 2 hits to kill those guys. Okay, so it's the key for this, not the big boss door. Press Y to wield right weapon 2-hand. Oh yeah, it's almost 1-to-1 for Demon Souls. Left stick RB, kick, left stick, except for that. Kick and jump attack, that's new. So, like, kick. Yeah, it's like doing a smash attack in Smash Brothers. And there's my jump attack.
How do you like Demon Souls?
It's okay. Resting at bonfire revives enemies. Okay. Hang on, did the oh no, that's just the way the camera lags behind. Oh, there's 2. Jump attack! I killed them both.
Nicely done. Now you got arrows incoming.
Die. So yeah, this game, like even the start menu sound uses the exact same sounds from Demon Souls. Like so much of this game is just like 1-to-1 from Demon Souls. It's kind of funny. Of course, it also comes with the same problems, the big one being the camera. Like I go in here and the camera gets really close. You can't even really see like what's off to my left. And yeah. Oh, okay. Die. Hey! Bastard was healing himself. LT, parry, repel enemy attack after parrying RB to repost. Or however you pronounce that. Yeah, hang on. How much does that stamina that take? It takes like 1, 2, 3 notches. Okay, it's kind of hard to... Yeah. That is better than Demon Souls, though, that they actually put the notches there so you can better gauge how much your moves actually use. Hang on, did I read these? RB while falling is a plunging attack. Okay, that's new.
Step into the light.
Yeah, and those are also just right out of Demon Souls. Oh, hey!
There he is.
Plunging attack! That clearly did not land correctly, but they just snapped me right on top of him.
That fat ass.
Yeah!
Spank it. Oh.
Slash it. Yeah, just stay behind his big fat ass. He can't do anything about it.
That's right.
Of course, the frame rate is also chugging.
I think as bad as last time, or a little better.
Wow, could not see what the fuck happened there. Where am I? Where am I? There I am.
Go for him up though.
So if you want a perfect example of bad camera, that was it right there. I had no idea where I was. Okay, this is much better. Yeah, this guy like barely fits on the screen. Whoa, okay, he attacked again.
With that tail, you just whack it with it. He's almost down.
kicked your ass.
Well done, Adrian.
Yeah.
I watched this in a video about kids play Dark Souls, and they all got slaughtered by this demon like 20 times in a row.
Oh wow, they must not really play much video games.
No.
Yeah.
I was wondering what would happen to you, but you handled it with grace and ease.
Yep, that was a lot. Well, it also helps that I played Demon Souls. That was a lot like the Stray Demon. I think that's what he's called. Is it the Stray Demon or the Gray Demon? It's one of those two. But there's a demon, like, he also has a big ass and tiny wings, and he jumps up in the air and tries to sit on you, attack just like that. I hear, like, stomping noises.
If Bleach, were you able to defeat this guy on your first try?
Hang on, I have to click out the window just to see what Bleach says.
He hasn't said
Okay.
sitting.
Wait,
Bleach, you there?
where should I go? Okay, this way since I got a key. Okay. I'm sure I died a lot on everything, says Bleach.
Even the first tutorial boss?
I can also see how why they might die a lot, because considering he was the first boss, he did what, a quarter of my health?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little over a quarter actually, so it would only take him 3-4 hits to completely kill you. So you can't actually make that many mistakes. I did not read what this... Good job, go straight ahead. This thing where they have like shit on the floor is also like right out of Demon Souls. Demon's Souls.
I wonder how many players don't even bother to read that, you know? In my experience, a lot of gamers don't like to read, and if it's optional like that, they probably just walk like that.
Yeah, maybe that's why you don't know how to play and you keep losing all the time.
Yeah. No, that's how it is, man. People don't like to read. They don't like instructions. They don't like tutorials, and then they complain when they get their ass kicked.
Hang on, the game is trying to imply you can jump stab, but it doesn't actually teach you. It's almost like the same director from the same studio made both these games, Adrian. Okay, well, yeah, but you know, it's almost it's almost funny how the game has a different name. It's a sequel, but just so many things are almost copy paste. That's kind of what I think is funny. Like, for all I know, like, some of these sounds are absolutely copy paste.
A lot of sequels do that though, with like their weapon sounds, certain iconic sounds.
I guess.
Only in
You
the
wouldn't expect like
ancient
Mario's
worlds
jump
it is
sound,
fated.
or like his coin sound, or his fireball sound, all of a sudden change it.
One day, undead shall be chosen.
Or in Resident Evil, don't they do that with a lot of the sound effects, like the pickups?
To
Yeah,
lead
that's
the
true.
Undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
No, then you just hit your right on that bird.
I guess. The bird wasn't
Nice.
trying to eat me.
Lordran.
So it was for legal reasons they changed it from Demon Souls to Dark Souls. You see that?
Okay.
Man, at least you sure know a lot about the game after, even though you rage quit.
Yeah.
It's funny, I know a good bit about it too, just because there's so many YouTube videos and articles made on this series.
I know all the useless trivia, says Bleach. In Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. Firelink Shrine. Yes, okay.
Level up option, are you already able to level up?
Okay,
Level up.
Yeah, see, this game is actually a lot more clear about the level up than Demon Souls, where I actually went quite a while without leveling up. What do I want? I think I might want endurance.
I'm gonna wiki it. You can't read how. It's kind of hard to know at this point which one is the best stat to level up.
Yeah.
Level up.
Then again,
And you
it's.
guys name it's Fucker.
Oh, you saw that, huh?
Yeah. The hero. Fucker the hero.
I guess I'll get
Yeah.
these three because I found in Demon Souls, I found these three to be the most useful. Actually, maybe tune this one
put
down.
everything in faith.
Faith? This looks like a. Oh, hey, there's an explanation button. Let me try that.
Oh.
Whoops. God damn it. See, the problem is I have an Xbox One controller, so it doesn't actually have a back button.
There it goes.
Blah, blah, blah. HP. Let me- Let's see.
What is?
Required to wield sorceries also boosts sorceries and magic weapons.
In one of the videos I saw, they said that once you if you level up your magic, then it makes the game really, not very fun or interesting. You just blast everything from a distance, except for the bosses.
Oh, well, I don't want that. Required to
Um,
cast miracles also boosts miracles and divine weapons.
I didn't realize it was a miracle.
With one's number of black sprites within one's bosom symbolizes human nature and determines item discovery and resistance to curses. Oh god, there's so much. Thrust, slash, strike, blah, 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 da, da, da. Equip blow, total. Oh, this is still in the game, okay. Exceeding max causes sluggishness. Except they actually have a button to explain that here. And it's not like in Demon Souls where they actually lied about it. It's actually if you exceed half of the equip burden that you start getting slower. Required for various actions, but self-regenerates, okay. Ability to receive attacks without breaking form.
Seems like your most important stuff is vitality, endurance, strength, and
Yeah. This being my health, but I kind of don't want to do that because, well, actually I don't remember. What did I do?
if you don't get hit, it doesn't matter how low your health is.
Well, anyways, let's see. I know for sure I want endurance.
It's for stamina, right?
I guess I'll just put it all in endurance for now. And and once I start
Yes.
picking up weapons,
It's
I'll
great.
figure out what I want.
It's
What's
great
up?
for improving your attack animation speed.
Oh yeah, I remember some weapons. Well, it's actually strength and dexterity that I remember. Some weapons require a certain amount. So I'll do this. Enter. Yes. There we go. Wait, what the hell was that? Okay, there's Kindle. Cannot kindle while hollowed. And then there's reverse hollowing. No humanity. You have no humanity. That's right, I'm a monster.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
There is a character exactly like this in Demon Souls.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Yeah, like in the what was it called? The Nexus. There was a guy who was sitting exactly like this. Is this even the same character model? But yeah, they did the exact same thing of a more pessimistic character who sort of starts you off and tells you about the place. Hey, there's a glowy thing. Okay, humanity. I got humanity. What does that do? Used to gain 1 humanity and greatly restore HP. Okay.
Good luck, Adrian. I'm gonna log off and get to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work late.
What? I have humanity. Okay. Start with exterior collisions. I played for 24 hours and I still don't understand what humanity is. Okay, some more stuff over there. Oh, firebomb. Okay. Yeah, just like in Demon Souls. Gesture. Oh, okay. They actually put this somewhere you could use it. I remember in Demon Souls it was like hold X for 5 seconds. That was a weird way to do that.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurlow. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Okay. No, I'm not going to keep my distance. What are you going to do about it?
I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Copper coin of Old Man McLoith. Thanks. That looks pretty bottomless. Soul of a Lost Undead. So I think you're probably going to get tired of me hearing saying, oh, this is just like in Demon Souls. Because, yeah, get it. This is actually a legit sequel. Where most of the stuff is the same. Hey, who opened this? Nice statue. Hey, there's a thing there. Whoa, it's that crow. I guess he just doesn't care that I'm here. Okay, explored this area. I feel like there was... Yeah, like there's more over there. I also just want to get that over there. Yeah, just like in Demon Souls, you can hold the shield and run at the same time. Spooky, scary skeletons! Oh, they don't roll. Just like in the Shrine of Storms. Wow, that was fast. What the? Okay, got a little stuck on the environment there. Jump attack! Whoa, I broke him apart because of that. Oh, he dodged me. Whoops. God, this camera. I should probably heal. There we go. Oh! Okay, so the heavy attack can smash them to pieces. Oh, blocked me. Get up. Man, they're taking a while to... Okay, that's one down. That looks like a defensive stance. Okay, that's two down. They took a lot of hits. I really need either a better weapon or some strength. Oh shit, okay. Oh, 2 more. Oh, they do roll. Just like the ones in the Shrine of Storms. What the fuck? That was weird looking. Three. Okay, that's fast. So yeah, you really gotta... They get stuck on each other too. Whoa. Yeah, that's an example of the camera being stupid. Where when you get closer, it starts tilting down, and you saw that because I was on stairs. Like the guy that was like, just like 2 steps behind him went out of view. Its pathfinding is freaking out. Haha! I still locked them both! Oh shit, I hit the floor? Alright, got him. You know what bothers me about RPG elements and XP systems? The goalpost is constantly moving. Instead of having a set of attack and defense and making the player increase their skill, you can just time or money in free-to-play, pay-to-win to get over the obstacle. Many times games design around an XP curve where you can't beat it certain enemies / areas until you get to a level, no matter how skilled you are. Ooh, large soul. How long have I been recording? I can't actually see it. Got some more over there. Yeah, I can see him from here, the little Stalfos. Oh my god. Big one. Mega Stalfos. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Bring it. That looks like an opening. Oh, he's got super armor. That was close. He actually super armored through my jump attack. Two. Okay, yeah, he only does 2. 15? This heavy attack blows dick. Okay, I can block him. I was wondering. Oh, he's got a defensive stance too. Wow, that completely missed. What the fuck? That was some weird ass tracking there. I had a sip. His attacks don't have any like IK, so he just like hits the ground in the air. Yeah, it's no big deal. Okay, I feel like I know everything this guy will do. Oh, his kick is does more stamina damage. Yeah, you dodge straight through them. Okay, that was a missed input. Looks like they took that from Demon Souls too. One, two. That did not take long for you to do another attack. One, two. Got him. An enemy doesn't need to be a sword sponge because you don't have the equipment or stats, and it shouldn't be a pushover after. Yeah, talking about the XP thing, yeah. Yeah, this guy took a really long time to die. So, yeah, I should probably level up. Or maybe I'm going the wrong way. I got a spear. Unable to wield this weapon effectively with present stats. Damn it. What are the stats requirements? X. 15 hand, which is dexterity. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can fix that now. Go back to the campfire. RCAMPFIRESONG song. Hang on. It's... I know what happened. How do I unequip? Was I always this... Okay. No, I was always like that, I think. Level up. Dexterity. Oh, I can only make it go up by 1. Oh well. So I still can't use my new spear. Huh. Where does this go? She cannot speak. Whoa! Firekeeper soul required to reinforce Estus flask. Okay. Contraption does not move. Okay, it's an elevator. I was right. It's a really fast elevator. There's a thing down there. Okay. It's really dark down here. Oh, whoa. Oh yeah, that's backstabbing. New Londo ruins. Yeah, those are free souls. Look at this guy here. Hang on, let me see if I can... Yeah. It's just chilling. Nah, I don't want to kill him. Can even make sure I don't get lost. I came from there. So exterior collisions go here first. Yeah, the pots don't really give you anything. It's just something that you can break for fun. Oh wow, my master key actually did something. Valley of Drakes. Drakes? There's dragons in this game? I had no idea. Well, Drake isn't actually a dragon, but whatever. What's this way? Nothing. Okay. Exterior collisions. And nothing. Yeah, the grass doesn't move. Got even darker. Look at this place. Oh, I see an enemy. I wonder. Yup, they can hear. Come here, you fat guy. He's got a big old club. Oh, no, did he just summon more? Doesn't look like it. Wow, I have... Yeah, this camera really doesn't give you a good idea of range, because it likes to put it directly in front of you. Wow, how far is your aggro range? Oh, look at him run. I guess I should try to kill you. Yeah, I should try to kill you. The space is narrowing out. Yep, he has super armor. Shut up! He does one attack. Can I stab him? Nope. Oh, what? What? That I wasn't near his back. Okay, whatever. The game gave it to me, and it de-locked me for some reason. Oh my god, how much health does he have? Oh, you can stab them. Okay, so it's not when they're on alert. It's, you know, you just have to be at their back. So I don't know why I got him, but I did. Yeah, right in the ass. Give him a colonoscopy. Oh my god. How much health does he have? I gave you 2 death blows. One more. Nope, he's still going. Man, the enemies got even spongier in this game. Ass stab combo. Well, he gave me like 500. I think I can see another one over there. One. Okay, he has 2. He even swung himself off balance. You see that? Well, no, you probably can't see that. The frame rate's too god-awful. One. Sometimes they do 1, sometimes they do 2. Wow, he was just free right there. Oh, another free. Free butt stab. Oh, cover. Oh, wow, that snapped really hard. I was just trying to do a regular hit, but apparently that was also a stab. In your butt. Man, I could totally grind these guys because they're so easy to fight. Wow, that missed. And unlike in Demon Souls, they don't do chip damage, so that's good. Look, that was 500 right there. This level looks dark, says Greg, and yep, you're right. It is pretty dark. Oh, there's another one. Can I sneak up on him? Sneaky, sneaky. Nope. How did that miss? Yeah, this is the fastest way to kill them, are the backstabs. And there's a camera going bad. It's like, you know, it may not be my place to say this, but it really does feel like they just got extremely lazy and did absolutely nothing to touch up the camera. That went right through him. Okay, so what it was, I wasn't missing, it's that they have invincibility frames while getting back up. Air stab combo. Yeah, that's another easy 500 right there. I could probably go back and level up. In fact, I might. Hey, look, I got myself on top of the pot. Blighttown. You know what this reminds me of the Valley of Defilement from Demon Souls. But they but they put a new spin on it this time. Treasure chest. Key to New Londo ruins. Wasn't I just there? That's interesting. I'm considering actually going back. Okay, that is a ladder. I was thinking, where the hell do I go from here? Let's even go back and find the key to this, or should I keep going ahead or go back? I'm not sure. Then again, I did use a master key to get here, so I probably wasn't supposed to be here. Yeah, New Londo's this. Okay. Which, yep, there he is right there. Just chilling. What?
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
Is that it?
What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. By the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
Oh wow, I just found this game's what Ascension? This game's blacksmith. But I can't do anything. Nope. Alright, purchase item. Oh, he sells magic too. And a wand. But I don't want to do that. Maybe. I don't know, I might mess with it. What I can do is just start another character and see how that is.
What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about? What is it? There's nothing to talk.
Oh, he just says the same thing. Okay.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
Yeah. So things are sort of set up like the Firelink Shrine, where sort of, I mean, you have your blacksmith and whatever. Actually, the blacksmith in Demon Souls was kind of far away from the Nexus, so that's the same. But what's cool, hang on. Get you. What's cool is they made it this so that, unlike in Demon Souls where you use a portal to get around, you can just walk to a new. The levels are connected to the hub. Yeah, they only give you 20. It looks like that guy was actually warning his friend here, and I got a new weapon. S-Stock. It's weaker. What is it? Have fun, Adrian. Regular thrust. But it looks... Wait, what? Oh, you're going for a walk? Okay. Right D-pad. Okay, it's a rapier, which means, yes, I can attack and block at the same time. It actually uses more stamina. Okay, yeah, within blocking, attacking at the same time, of course. That makes sense. I just want to stab this guy. Okay. Holy fuck. Stupid ass nearly threw himself off the stage. This is really... Hang on, is that a blue fire? It is. Oh, hang on. Did he have something? Actually, what is that? Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts. Limb of the victim of a curse. Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts. The only way to fight back against ghosts who are cursed beings is to become cursed oneself. The safest method, however dreadful, is to cut off an arm of the dead. That's interesting. This is really narrow. Oh, Greg left too, so I'm by myself. Oh no, now Greg's back. Oh, is that a ghost? What the hell? I was blocking, you shitface. That looks like a grab attack if I ever saw one. Okay, I'm guessing because they're ghosts, I can't actually block their attacks. Okay, and they pissed off. That looks like their aggro range right there.
There it is. Okay.
So I can fight them. Yeah, if I use this. I hope so. Yeah, you, come here. Okay, not that. I don't want that. It's gonna be hard to fight on this. What? Okay, their attacks are really long. And they're running away. Wow, that one attack did more than the boss. Like, yeah, he did over a quarter health. Okay, you can. Oh my god, that did nothing.
He's a ghost.
Yeah, but look how strong it is. I mean, not strong,
I'm
but...
surprised you can hit it at all.
Oh, that's because I cursed myself, but... It's like it has more health than the giant skeleton I was fighting. There we go. That's more like it.
So, how different is this from Demon Souls so far?
Not by a whole lot, actually. It's remarkably similar. And that's what I mean when I was talking about earlier about how, wow, this game's the same. But that's because usually most other games are... I'm so used to other sequels, like, changing things up quite a bit more. But this one is...
I think that's something From Software does.
Okay. Because, like, you know, the difference between, you know, Mario and Mario Sunshine is actually pretty huge. And then, of course, the Zelda games, it's by a bit. And even when I went to test out Ninja Gaiden Black, there was more, like, immediate differences to me. I mean, obviously, there's still a lot with this one, you know, like...
The world structure.
Yeah, then like you don't like you have a nexus and it connects to the other levels, but you don't have to go through a portal to get them. It can actually just load them all in near it. Yeah, these guys are taking a while to die. Like, is that like not even half?
What if you just run away?
I could do that, but I'm trying to see if I can at least kill these guys.
You remember in Fallout how if you didn't do the dialogue correctly, you would get into a fight?
Yeah. Oh, that guy traded blows with me.
So it's like your main character just goes around failing dialogue.
Oh, I finally got him.
Was it worth it?
They gave me less than the fat guys did.
Oh,
The
I
fat
thought
guys.
that was gonna be a pit of water and you would just die.
No, I could see the floor here.
I guess it's harder to make out on Google Video.
Yeah, over here, yeah, that is a pit right there.
But if you just fall in a body of water, you die too, right?
Yeah, it's one of those games. You know, it's just like Castlevania, your main character can't really swim.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be a good mod. Put all the Castlevania music in Dark Souls. So are you playing this on PC or PS3?
PC. If you have the PC version, we can play together. Hey,
I
there's
have
another...
it. It's another matter whether I'll actually ever open it.
Found another dead guy in a jar. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's what happened with the other one. It just takes a while for the blue thing to come out of his ass.
Well, that's not something you can say about too many people. What are you even looking for?
I don't know, I'm just going around.
You just going around. So
Okay,
is there
looks
like
a dead end over there.
I remember the levels in Demon Souls typically having some kind of path to them.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true here too?
Yeah. It looks like the main path is actually right here.
So it was just that it's dark and you couldn't immediately tell.
Yeah. There's just like a little open area down there, but the main path is obviously up here, up these stairs.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Can I not hit them anymore?
Would you ever think about asking Wagar?
Who?
Chris Wagar.
Oh, Chris. I don't know.
Because I know he had a big heart on for this game.
Yeah. Let me heal myself first and see if I actually... Nope. Okay. Cut through my attack, so...
You just got denied.
Yeah, I can't fight them anymore.
So how did you manage to fight them before?
I had to curse myself. Are they still following me? Yeah, they are.
What happens when you're cursed?
Okay. Wait. No, it's still following me. Okay, now they went away. So, it's this thing. Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts.
Oh, so I mean, does it do anything other than it's a switch that lets you hit ghosts?
Doesn't look like it.
Like, it's not like a normal curse where it has some kind of downside.
Doesn't seem like it. Looks like I'm just fine.
Huh.
It doesn't look like a... Whoopsies.
Whoopsie.
Curse myself. and
Is
then
that like a
healing
hand
myself.
that I'm seeing?
Yeah, it says to get the curse, you have to cut off the hand of a dead person, and that's how you
Ah.
can fight ghosts.
That's gross.
Oh, they're right there, waiting for me. Oh yeah, these things take so long to die, though. That's the thing. So I really should come back later, after I kill these two.
Man.
Oh, they even go through the floor. Wait, no, don't go away. Come back. I want to fight you.
I didn't believe in ghosts until I became face to face with one.
Do not want to fight it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you were off screen where I couldn't see you. You cheeky bastard.
What's a ghost do? Speaking of ghosts, I have like 4 regular levels left in Snakebird, and I have not finished any of the star levels. Something happened over the weekend where, like, all of a sudden the rules of the game hit me, and then I could actually play it. I spent like 2 weeks feeling like a total moron in Snakebird.
Yeah, they have this long range attack that they do every now and then.
It's hard to make out on the with this frame rate. It kind of just, yeah, it's hard to. Is it fast?
No, it's moderately speed. Moderately.
Moderate speed.
Yeah, it's moderate speed. Ooh, the grab almost got me there.
Do
Like-
your shields have like a health, or can you use them infinitely?
No, my shields use the stamina.
Oh yeah, but the stamina like regenerates. Do they have like a durability like they do in Skyward Sword?
I think so.
So if you just turtle all day,
It'll eventually break, but it seems like at a much, much slower rate compared to... Fuck.
wow, he really got you there, huh?
Yeah, they had, some tracking on the grab.
Big hat.
Gigantic hat worn by the... Didn't even let me read it.
Logan. It was worn by Logan, who is frankly antisocial.
Hang on, I gotta go back down and get it. I actually didn't even explore the rest of this place up here, so I'm just gonna go down, get it, and come back up here. It's also, like, clear to me that it's like... Oh, I guess that's what this is for. That, you know, you're not really supposed to go there, considering how freaking long they take to die.
So you can rely on that in this game?
It feels like it. It's kind of like how in Demon Souls, like, yeah, they give you 5 levels to go on, but judging by the way Daniel was talking and from, you know, the way they had it set up around the Nexus, some of them were clearly meant to be harder than the others. Like, I figured you'd have a bad day if you went to the Valley of Defilement or the Shrine of Storms first, instead of the Stonefang mines.
So why did you have the cursed hand, though?
Oh, I broke a pot with that had a guy in it, and
In this
I
level?
took, yeah, and then I took his hand.
Okay. Maybe in another level there's like a ghost sword or something. Does this game... You think that would be like what this game would do?
Yeah. I mean, they had a sword that let me shoot sword beams so I could kill flying mana rays, so I don't see why not.
New
I mean, that
Mondo.
was Demon Souls, but
Yeah, I watched
If
an
it-
LP of Demon Souls by Squint one time. I've really enjoyed it. He's a good LPer.
I think this rapier is actually, this S-Stock, I mean, is actually faster in attacking than this sword. Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, it looks like one of those fencing swords, right?
Yep.
I don't know anything about fencing.
I don't either. I know riposte is a fencing term. That's about it.
There was this one time in Denmark where this guy was practicing fencing, and he put poison on the end of his sword, and then he killed the Prince of Denmark.
Yeah, see, this right here is a
That's-
dead body.
Yeah. Oh, that's where you got the cursey hand?
Yeah, but he's not glowing blue anymore, so I can't take it. Yeah, and he's not in the pot anymore.
So, do
Okay.
you have to get your soul? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
I have to get my souls.
Your Dark Souls?
That's right. There it is. Hang on, I
Oh,
gotta.
it's so bright.
I need to curse myself. Okay, so the other ghost just pissed off.
Why?
I don't know.
He's back.
Oh, he's
Maybe.
back.
Maybe he like heard a noise, went to go see what it was, and then it was just like a mouse or something.
Yeah. I'm very scared of mouses. Wait,
Mice?
come back. What is he doing? Look, he's running away again.
Weird.
What are you... Man, it's just like the gargoyles in that one level in Demon Souls where they just do some weird stuff.
So you think maybe it's just broken AI?
Yeah. Just... So it's like they use the same broken AI. Yeah, the enemies just flying back for no reason. This level is very dark.
These platforms are very sturdy for how, like, wet and moldy they look.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, it's not a lot, but something. Like, look how many souls I got. I don't know if that's
Uh,
actually a
20.
lot, but it probably means I can upgrade myself so I can actually use that spear that I got earlier in the graveyard.
What's the conversion rate on souls?
20 souls per US dollar.
Okay.
Souls
Yeah,
are
it's nice
cheap.
you don't have to fumble with change because it's ethereal.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime.
Woo! Yeah, except in Metroid Prime, the elevator was actually a cutscene, but here it was in real time where you still had full control of the camera.
I'm sure it's still loading something though, right?
Yeah, it has to be. There's no reason why it's that deep other than, oh, we need some time to load. So let's see if I can... Yes, dexterity, 15, that's all I need. Ooh, I'll probably put one in strength. That sounds nice. So let's get my... Yeah, the spear is definitely better. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, okay, so I think that is a change from the first game, is that there's more of a penalty for blocking and attacking at the same time.
Well,
Yeah, that's
cool.
yeah, so they kind of balanced it out more. So you can't actually turtle as much.
Interesting choices.
Yeah, of course, if, even then, I spoke about this before, but this is a very, a game where, wow, there was a whole, yeah, this looks like it's going off to a whole other level. Hang on a minute. Exterior collisions, did I miss anything else? No, there was just, hang on, there's this area up here. Wait, have I? Yeah, I've been here. Okay, so wow, I completely missed that. Because I was doing my exterior collisions and I went off this way. And there was actually a whole other level here.
Tall mountain.
Yep. Wow, that was one hell of a jump attack. Yeah, see, this guy died in 2 hits. Whereas the spooky, scary skeletons took like 10 hits.
So you probably just missed this level.
Yeah. So this is more appropriate for like where I should. Yeah, and this guy here, he was in the, what the fuck?
Wow. That was violent.
What the? Okay, so there was a guy way up there throwing shit at me that I couldn't see.
Ragdoll.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I can hear footsteps. Oh, there's a guy there. Wow, that was delayed like crazy.
Beer back.
Got him. Okay. Okay. Die, rat. More souls. Actually, I didn't even eat all of my soul packets. Oh well. I can do that later. Okay, can't open that one. I hear footsteps. Okay, there you are. Damn. Throw another one. Throw it here. Okay. Whoa! The auto lock-on kicked in there. And look, it's the checkpoint that's not actually a checkpoint. You know, the fog door. Just break everything in here. Huh. Wait, can I just drop onto that? Yes, I can. Woo, secret. Got a lot of souls for that. And look, there's a guy hanging off the edge there. Help me! So there's nothing here. I hear footsteps. I heard something drop. Hey, let me help you out there. Rubbish. You thought so they were trying to set up a trap with some bullshit here. That's cute. Humanity. Oh, there's a guy down there. That's what was making that noise. Oh well. Whoa! Oh man. You know, if I recall correctly at the beginning... Oh wow, okay. I'm pretty sure the old lady said that they killed all the dragons. So what was that right there? Coming for you. Nope. Titanite shard. Hang on, it's not... Okay. +5 reinforced standard weapon. Oh, you can't use it. Okay. So, yeah, it's probably a material for blacksmithing. Well, I guess now's a good time to do this. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to kick. That. There we go. Oh, secret staircase. I was just trying to roll in it. It's like a pig rolling in mud when you see a large amount of crates like that. It was funny, he was trapped behind a bookcase. You know, this game is a little unpolished. Well, very unpolished, but so far it's alright.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I pay for souls. Everything's for sale.
It's also just like in Demon Souls where one of the Dreglings was friendly and could sell you stuff.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat
Things are getting
king is
treacherous.
moving below. And up above, there's a humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Sounds like that guy was describing the college dorm.
Bear's weapon equipped in right hand. I might need that. Throwing knives. Opens residences in Undead Burg. Sure, keys are important. Wait. I'm not sure if I actually need that. Box allowing inventory management and bonfire. Yeah, they cost souls, so I want to first level up if I can before I buy anything.
So, you get the key. Does that mean you get the lease?
Maybe. Hand axe. Okay, he's got quite a few. Wow, a lot. A lot of weapons here. Dagger, short sword, scimitar, rapier, hand axe, club, reinforced club, spear, short bow. Is that spear better than the one I have? Bunch of arrows and bolts. And new armor, which I can't tell if it's better than the one I have or not. And pressing X doesn't even compare it. Okay.
What a waste of time. Go and fall off a cliff.
Oh, well, fuck you too. Gotta make sure there's not guys hanging off the ledge.
That kind of sounded like an old man hint from the first Zelda.
Go and fall off a cliff. There are secrets over there.
Right.
Poke. How do I get up there? This is... Yep, it just took me in a circle. Because look at all these dead bodies. This isn't a new area. I've been here. I've wreaked havoc here already. Now I'm going to open this door. Which I apparently did not need a key for.
Well, it's not much of a residence.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, that was a wooden shield? It looked pretty metal in the picture.
I guess it's painted.
Yeah, hang on. Is that... No, that's even worse than what I have. Why would I want to do that? Wait, hang on. Let me... Do I have any other weapons? I have a battle axe that I didn't even equip. Let's try that. He swings it a lot like the sword. Let me compare it. Yeah, he swings it a lot like... Well, he stumbles a little bit after he swings it, so... Hey! Now that's a real checkpoint right here. So that's one difference, one major difference right there. Is that in Demon Souls you would only see these at the bosses. Well, after you kill the boss. Let's see, vitality, attunement. Well, I don't really... I guess... Well, endurance again. Because look at all those benefits. Increases your my equip load, stamina, my bleed resist, and all those other defense stats. So that's why, like, this one's really good. Oh, and
It's
everyone
hooked into a
came
lot
back.
of systems.
Gotcha. Trying to... Okay, locked on through the wall. Oh. Die, crates. Oh, we can't open it from that side. Blast, my master key is proven ineffective by being on the wrong side of the door. Oh, I got a short sword. Black firebomb's nice. I haven't even thrown a regular firebomb. What? Fuck you. Okay, that was... Nice try there, dickhead. Camping behind a corner like that, like a noob. But I was too quick for you. I killed that bookshelf. And this table. So good. It's the little details. Ooh. Oh shit, someone is also throwing bombs. Fuck, he used a flying jackass, or flailing jackass attack. One, two, fuck you. What the hell happened there?
I don't remember that rhyme.
One, two. There we go.
Buckle my shoe.
One. Oh, he actually had three, but I killed him. Whoa! Some black smog just flew into me from that guy. Okay. It's the guys who were throwing bombs earlier. Actually, you know what? I think I want to throw my own. There we go. Here, have a bomb. Hey, you have one too.
Oh, is your aim, like, does it lock on automatically? Or are you
Looks
just
like
really
it.
good? Okay.
It looks like it locks on. Here, have a bomb. Oh shit. Oh, he fell off. What the hell is that thing burning over there? And there's also a thing there. Hang on, how do I get that? Guess I have to drop onto it. Can I drop from here? I don't think so.
It'd be pretty funny, though.
So I saw a thing. I gotta just see how do I get to it. I didn't even roll. Yeah. Yeah, how do I get there? That's the question. Oh, hang on. It looks like there's a room that connects to it. these graphics.
What?
Maybe it's my screen. I don't know. Let me turn up the brightness. Okay, that's a little better. I could also turn up the in-game brightness. Okay, this thing... It's just a question of figuring out how to get that. Oh well, I can figure it out later. Maybe they really do want me to drop onto it. That'd be silly. Or it could be in this door here. Oh, my master came in action. Wait, don't go. I have a present for you. Gold pine resin. Applies lightning to right hand weapon. Ooh, lightning? How do you do that?
Only your right hand.
Which emits golden sparks. Applies lightning to right. Affected weapon inflicts rare lightning damage, making it effective against targets which are resilient to both magic and fire. Very effective against dragon family foes. Okay, that's handy. Oh, I'm still locked on. How about in here? Whoa. Gotcha. Eat bomb. Nope. Hollow soldier armor. Let's see if that's better. That is about the same. Let me toggle it. It just has more slash, but everything else, like strike, thrust, magic defense, lightning defense, and all that other junk is worse. Do I go up or do I go down? Okay, well, let's start high and go low. Shit! Fuck, man, you didn't even give me enough time to run away. Should work high and go low. Okay, nothing there. Okay, so this is actually the main way. There's nothing higher. So let's see what happens. Oi! Come back here. Stop. Oh my god, hit the thing. There we go. Got it. I got things. Let me see that. Twinkling Titanite and Titanite Chunk. not found outside of Lordran. And standard weapons 14 and crystal lightning weapons +4. The race to locate the legendary slabs to see gun. But could they be mere myth? Nope, because I have one. Okay, so they have the same sprinkly lizards that they did in the first game. Oh, there's another one with a master key. Can't go that way. Oh, there's a guy. Hey, what's up, dude? That is one big club you got there. Oh, he's two-handing it now.
He's moving up pretty fast.
Yeah, he is. Should I go higher? Yeah, let's go higher. Get out of the way. Okay, I guess we're going back down. You fat bastard. Okay. Okay. Wow, he's small. For a guy hucking around such a big weapon, it's surprising that he's actually shorter than me. I can still backstab him. Wow, that does nothing in terms of damage.
Is it your weapon or is it his armor?
It looks like it's both. Or, yeah, it looks like it's both. Because I used a master key to get in here, right? So... Whoa! He depleted my entire stamina thing with one hit from that. Oh, now he's blocking? He's getting all... Eat it, chump. Yep, you dodge right through it. But even with that, it only does like 40 damage, so it's like, oh, this is gonna take a bit. Okay, what the hell is the matter with you? It's like he's forgetting to attack? What? I actually staggered him.
Well, because he could never, like, get a lock on you, right? Because you're moving around too much?
I guess. Am I gonna kick him down the stairs? Ah, no, you gotta. He does not come away that much.
Do enemies take fall damage?
Whoa! Holy shit! I don't think so. Oh, fuck off. In the fucking wall. And he kills me in one hit. Claymore, weapon type, greatsword, attack type, regular. Yeah. Oh shoot, my souls are there. So yeah. No, you're next. Gotcha. I can't see. There we go. You punk ass. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh shit. Oh, we traded. See, that's why I usually wait out their attacks, because the one that comes after is usually faster than when they started.
Like a combo?
Yeah. Wonder what the heavy attack is. Completely missed, that's what it is. Here, have a bomb. God, you're so slow to throw a bomb that he actually hit me with it.
No, don't throw the Estus flask.
Here, have a drink.
What are they doing? They're just having a party up there?
Looks like it.
Oh! Did you just roll that guy off the ledge?
Oh, did I? Did it?
Someone
Where's
went
the other?
flying and it didn't look right on my end.
Oh, okay. No, nobody flew off the edge, but I did roll and then attack. I have some black firebombs. I don't think I want to waste those. They're black.
What do they do?
They make black explosions? I don't know. Jump attack! We jumped attacked right past each other.
Very well choreographed.
Oh shit, this is gonna not end well. Yeah, you can tell that they have a lot of tracking because I did a jump attack in the while he was in his windup of the throw. Oh wow, he caught me in midair with that. So you know they're tracking you throughout the entire windup.
Do you ever walk off things by accident?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, that guy did.
I mean, you back up a lot, but you seem to have a handle on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not always, because you saw what happened to when I was fighting that one guy where I got caught behind that little bit of the
Oh,
room and not where the stairs were.
yeah.
And of course, he one hit kills me because he's a bitch. But don't worry, I'll start literally mopping the floor with his face when I get back over there. Or actually, maybe not. I'm just gonna... I'll save him for later. Then I'll give him a good ass whooping. Fuck. Well, those souls just went missing.
I didn't need him anyway.
Yeah. We can grind the fat guys. Sometimes it's funny how quiet everything... I had the same problem with the first game too. Where it's just how fucking quiet everything is.
Like the audio cues aren't effective.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, and it's weird because this is a game that doesn't even have music playing, so the sound effects are more pronounced, but it's like once you're in the heat of action, or at least once we're near at least fighting... What the hell? The black shit just came out of his mouth.
So when you are hitting guys with a sword, the sound effects of your combat
Is
are
loud.
a
Like,
lot louder than any of the surrounding noise.
Yeah, like, in fact, I should mention that just my character moving around and
Makes
shit
noise.
makes noise. So I'm trying to hear footsteps over footsteps over footsteps, and that doesn't work out too well. What the hell? Okay. That never happened before. Ah, he healed himself. That didn't... Wait, can you come in here? That's not right.
How else would they save?
What? I just did a plunging attack on the ground.
Did it work?
Nope. Huh. I think it like knows when there's enemies nearby because it made a flaring up sound.
Hmm.
So it... Yeah. Whoa. You guys up there are going... How are you getting down and throwing shit over here? Yeah, like, see? I don't know how they got that down here. There's usually a guy in there. Okay, guess not. Or wait. No, there is a guy in here, yeah. Wait, there you are. That's the one I want. There we go. And you're dead. I kicked him. Every now and then one of these guys has like black vomit just spewing into my mouth, and I don't know what that's about. Whoa! Holy crap. Almost got hit with an arrow. Let's go take care of that right now. Oh, I took his crossbow. Okay. I'm guessing that was... Or here's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing all the enemies in this game have a random drop rate. So that's why... Like
You don't
right there.
always get their weapon.
Yeah, you don't always get their weapon.
What if it's just like certain enemies, like they just make the interesting ones give you their weapons?
Could be that. I think it was a random drop rate because hang on, I can't pause and talk because this game doesn't even let you pause. Tough shit if you gotta take a shit. You need to take quick shits. He just fell through the floor.
Hey,
Okay, but
when in Rome.
because when in Rome, fall through the floor. Yeah, there it is. Item discovery because they put a stat on it.
Oh,
that's why.
yeah. Yeah.
That's, wait, I think it was also, was it humanity that said that? Wait, how did I get one humanity? I didn't level that up. Yeah, item discovery and resistance to curses. So what's down here? Whoa. Oh, there's that, the treasure I saw earlier. Gotta be very sneaky. Eat it. Oh my god, he's gonna take a while to die, isn't he?
Holy shit. He's got a pretty helmet.
Yeah. I like that sword you got there. Can I take it? He kind of looks like Yurt from the first game. Okay, he doesn't like completely waste my entire stamina like the club guy did. One. Come on, how many times do you attack? You probably, here's what I'm thinking. If I hit him, he probably has super armor because look at all that armor. Yep, that's super armor. One. Okay. One. No. It's like if you're too far away, they don't continue the attack string. One, two.
That's clever.
One. Or maybe that is just the one attack they do. One. Free. Come on. Oh, okay, he did a dash attack. 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh no, that was a different one. Yeah. Okay, that was the one I could have striked at. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do it. Okay, fine. 1, 2. 2, 3. Oh, they don't have invincibility frames on their dodges because I just hit him there while he was sidestepping. 1, 2, 3. No. One, 2, boom. I could probably get off another one. I don't want to risk it though. 1. He might one-shot me. 1. Ooh, oh, shit. I fucked that up. 1. 1. Boom. Two. 1. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, he gave me a Titanite chunk. Okay. Now to get that treasure, what were you guarding? Better be something good. Instead of that piece of chunk you had in your ass. Blue Tearstone Ring. Oh my god, is that how I summon? Where am I? Yeah, here, rings. Boost defense while HP is low. And I can't use it. Okay. It's actually probably a pretty useless item. But, you know, whatever. Equip it just because I can.
Looks good on you.
Matches the color of my eyes. And my tears. Do 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 do. Oh, they don't. Richard is here. Holy shit!
Don't tell
Hey,
him
Richard.
singing is bad.
Don't tell me what.
Your singing is bad.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I came
Uh,
out.
are-
Do, 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 do.
That's a
I
good
got
part
that
of this
from
game.
you, by the way.
What?
Okay, no, my
Adrian?
souls aren't here. Oh, I said I got that from you.
Yeah, that's good. It's contagious.
Yeah, when we were playing, well, it was when I was playing Zelda 2 and you were helping me time those jumps on the invisible platforms, like the fake blocks. That was you who did that.
Did what exactly?
You were timing where the fake blocks were for me to jump in Zelda 2 in the Golden Palace.
By singing?
Yeah, you were going do 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 jump, do 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 jump.
Oh.
You should do see that in Mega Man 1.
Jump and shoot, jump and shoot, jump and shoot.
You know, Iceman.
Run,
Yeah,
jump, shoot.
Yeah, disappearing blocks. Boom.
Wow, that sounded like a laser noise when I broke like 3 of those at once.
Yeah, when you break 3 pots, it's like. You sounded like the dog from House Moving Castle, Greg.
No, I sounded like Muttley from
Oh,
what is that cartoon? Wacky Races.
wow.
All right, I got laundry.
Okay, who's firing at me?
Greg, he's firing at you.
Oh shit. What's going on? Oh my god. Okay. The boss came out.
I gotta design UI, so I cry.
I guess the boss can't actually come up. Fuck. He just killed the other guy. Oh, what? Your stupid leg hit me. What the fuck? I dodged through that. That was extremely weird. Die. There we go. That was really close. There you go. No, you don't. Okay, sometimes I get some delayed inputs. That's never fun.
Delayed inputs from fun. Since Adrian.
Oh, it's a flailing jackass attack. It's so choppy, it actually kind of hurts my eyes sometimes.
Your eyes run in 60 frames per second?
Oh no, this game is definitely not running at 60.
What about your eyes?
Yeah, they run it way faster than 60 frames per second.
I wouldn't say way faster, but hopefully faster.
Yeah, but I mean, it's funny because when you have bad frame rate or when it gets choppy, it just
Ruins your whole day.
yeah, it plays with my vision. I just go, oh, I can't understand what's going on the screen anymore. That's why you always want to minimize camera rotation. Unfortunately, the developers did not understand it and pretty much have used the exact same camera from the first game, and I already levied all my criticism.
We were talking about that earlier today. Were you there?
No,
We were talking just
Dude.
about exactly that.
I was doing my taxes.
Hey, I don't care what you were doing. I was just saying, were you there? But yeah, we were talking about camera and how panning and camera rotations in games like this are not good.
There's that black shit again. Okay. Yeah, because the thing is, with a game like this, well, first of all, it doesn't even do Z targeting right. Hang on, is the black guy still down there? No, he's gone.
Racist.
So well, he's a black knight. What am I supposed to call him? The white knight?
I heard black guy.
Okay, I did say that, but I meant knight. Gotcha. He fell through the floor again, and I can't take his loot. God damn it. This game. Oof. Okay, I gotta get back my souls. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. This game, they didn't really do the Z targeting right. And it's kind of disappointing because it's a sequel and you expect them to fix things, and it's like, nope. And I was actually kind of commenting earlier about how there's actually a lot of things in this game that looks like they were from the first. But I don't mean in like a sequel sense. I mean almost like copy paste, like models, assets, and even sound effects. So I thought that was kind of funny. But even things like the controls and of course the camera here are like the exact same from the first one. Oh! We started our attacks at the same time, therefore we traded blows. That sucks. And there's my souls. So yeah, it's a little disappointing. I mean, the game literally starts with a bad camera angle when you start in the prison. So, yeah. They don't really have any sense of camera work in this game. Like, some of these environments, like when this happens, I never like that. Where it's like, oh no, there's a thing in the way. Make it go really close in a completely useless angle that nobody ever wants it to be in. Nobody will care. But I do. I do care. Where's the boss? Oh, there he is. Come on, bitch. I'll fight you right here. Whoa, he did a jump attack. Take that. Okay, of course the big guy has super armor, so that, you know, I expected as much. He actually dodged me. Okay. Ta-da. Dodged me again. What happened? I can't see! Jesus Christ!
No, I can see the tar steam. Great.
And that did not hit me. Gonna kick your ass! It's like sometimes the certain attacks, they don't actually have, like right there, where my invincibility frames. I dodged that. Wow, I missed. What? There we go. I can't... Yeah. Judging distance is weird in this angle.
Have you started programming back again, Adrian?
Oh, for the 3D game? No, I wanted to start working on the 2D game again. Because I need to figure... Because it's like I got most of the major stuff done. I just need to actually get it to look like something that's not, you know, Ninja Gaiden.
You make it look like Thomas was alone.
Yeah, that game.
Yeah.
has just-
The music's actually so loud that I can't... It's hard to hear. And I would fix that, but I can't fucking pause.
If you pause it
God.
before you get hit, then you know it'll be game over and you won't have to worry about it. How much did you? What'd you make the 2D one in?
I think
The
he was
2D
using
one...
Game Maker.
Yeah, I was using
'cause
Game
he was
Maker.
He was asking Noah all those questions.
Come on, you bastard. There you go. I'm gonna...
How many assets do you have in the 2D one? How many features?
Not many. Not many features. Just, I just want to do straight, like, 16 levels. Like, that's the arbitrary number I gave myself. 16 levels. One run through, you know, it has lives. It has... Hold up. Whoops. Timed that poorly.
Maybe Greg can talk in the meantime.
You can see there's gonna be 16 levels and probably like 32 boss fights and have 4K graphics and
Yeah, fuck you, you're dead.
full Sound Blaster support.
Wow, that was weird as hell. My guy was just fidgeting around as he fell on top of me.
Homeward Bone.
Return to last bonfire rested at. So it's basically like an escape rope from Pokemon. Bone fragment reduced to white ash. Return to last bonfires fueled by bones of the undead. In rare case, the strong urge of their previous owners to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct. Okay. That's cool. So features, you know, it has lives, 16 levels, basic power-ups, done by points. So I tried to do as many things from the original Ninja Gaiden because that was the simplest game I can think of. Things in the original Ninja Gaiden that I did not even waste my time on is the score.
Oh,
I didn't.
I thought you were gonna say the spawning birds.
The score.
The spawn traps.
What about the magic?
No, I had the magic points, so that you know you get a power up, you use up a certain amount of magic points in order to actually do it. There's a door here.
What is this, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy?
It's locked. That has enemies over there.
Pretty view. You should take a picture.
Yeah. There's a guy here. He looks friendly.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
How can he see what look you're giving him?
I know. Does it say anything else?
Aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yeah, I have a moment.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Sure, why not?
It pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are
Is this...
strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
Jolly
Of course,
cooperation.
we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Okay, so this is the multiplayer thing.
He's
Yeah.
pretty good natured for
Wait, can I... Also, they did some, like, multiverse shit. That's, like, kind of funny. But also a sort of weird in-world explanation for how we can enter another player's game. I just think that's neat. Like, they have in-game explanations for why you respawn in this game. It's because technically you're not actually... Because I'm cursed and I'm technically not dying. Be summoned to another world's phantom through your sign. Defeat the area to acquire humanity. Hollows cannot conduct summons. In Lordran, the flow of time is distorted, and the white sign soapstone allows undead to assist one. Yeah, okay, so... How do I do this? Okay, I'll figure out how to do it so I can play with Dan. Oh, wait. Daniel doesn't have... Because he can't get his brother to give him Steam. Oh, well. Bring it, chumps. What's that noise? What the fuck?
you're dead.
That was total bullshit. I didn't even... I gotta get my souls again. And that was cheap as hell.
Ouch.
That was pretty funny though. You asked, "What's that noise?" and then you died.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking dumbass dragon just blows me with fire behind my back.
What's that flashing? Skywalker. Famous last words.
Whoa, hold up. Come here where there's less fire.
Oh, Greg.
Yeah.
I don't think the One Smash site works unless you type in www.
Yeah.
Does that mean I messed up the DNS garbage?
I'm not sure.
Alright. Man, life is hard.
I don't know if that means you need an extra
Jesus.
If you need an extra domain at HTTP One Smash and it just redirects to www.
I think you have to go into a place and it like has all the redundant addresses and you have to make sure they all point to the master root.
Oh. Well, how do you know that?
I think I had to do that for the Starseed Observatory when we moved it over to Amazon.
Oh.
And the other guy was like helping me out.
I can do some Googling and get back to you.
There's no rush. Because I just let things rock now. There's too many projects in the air. And I keep playing Smash Brothers.
Okay, I got them. Now I'll kill this guy. Got you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Come up here. 1, 2, dead. Well, he's not dead, but...
Oh my gosh, Charizard, why?
Charizard, why? Jump attack for the win.
Alright, I'll catch you guys later.
Later, Greg.
Cool, later. So yeah, Richard, what you just wanted to know what was going on with the 2D and 3D game?
I didn't know how far along you were with the 2D. If it was in a place where you're just making levels, or you're still building things.
Oh, I'm at a point where I can start making levels, but I just need to get my own assets. So that goes into another area for art direction that I'm kind of
How
you know,
simple
like,
were the sprites in Ninja Gaiden, animation-wise?
they were pretty simple. They would have, what's the most complicated sprite? So like the jump spin, that's about 4 sprites. Of course, it's not. Some of them are done on 2s and sometimes by 3s. Hopefully, you know what that means in terms of animation. I think the run is like 3 sprites. A lot of things are like you can get in 2, 3, 4 sprites. There's no animation that has like 7 unique sprites. So animation wise, Ninja Gaiden's very simple. It's really tempting to want to make them more detailed because, you know, they're making characters on 16 by 16 tiles. Oh, he shot me through that other guy. I was hoping he would block that for me. I guess not. The thing is, it takes its own sort of skill to actually learn how to make things with that low level of detail, which I don't have. And, you know, that's kind of interesting to deal with.
What if there's somebody who just makes a bunch of sprites? Ninja sprites. And then you can just get their sprites.
Even now, I'm still debating if I actually want it to be a ninja, because do I want to make it that obvious that it's inspired by Ninja Gaiden?
What else runs around in wall jumps?
Sonic.
Then make it Sonic. You should make it a samurai.
Maybe.
And it doesn't make any sense, and that's why it's funny.
Could be.
It's a samurai acting like a ninja for no reason.
Yeah. See this right here is how the dragon should have been. In fact, that's kind of how he was in in Demon Souls it came from behind. But because other players left notes, that was the one thing that saves me from getting, you know, roasted unfairly in that game. But here it's like an even worse version of that, where it's like you hear the noise and then he just lights the entire bridge on fire and then kills you in one hit, which is total baloney. Bad game design, unquestionably. No, it's not a matter of opinion. Shut your whore mouth. It's bad.
Wow.
Died. So right now he's not doing anything, but I imagine if I get closer he will. Huh. Okay, I guess not. Well, I'll just see what's down here then. And it's nothing. Well, there's a bonfire. Can I kick this? Yeah, I can kick it down. Cool. It's a shortcut. So that's neat. Okay, so I'm going to go under the dragon. Wow, okay, that was extremely... That wasn't even delayed, it just missed the input entirely. Two. Gotcha. Okay. It's a rat. Die, Rattata. No, it's more like a Raticate because it's so big. More Raticates. Raticate used headbutt. Raticate looks like he's got some freaking disease on him.
Punk the rest.
Yeah. What I mean by camera. Right up his ass. Her ass. It's actually a girl. Undead Parish. I should have leveled up. I don't know why I didn't. Oh no. I can't open this, can I? Nope. Okay. There's a monster pig over there. I hear noise. There you are. Come here. Wow, completely whiffed that. Nope. One. Okay. There you go. And there you go. And one more. Piggy's still not aggroed. Okay. Actually, there's some stairs over there. Probably go around him and do a plunging attack. Wow, that was ridiculously delayed. Yeah, I really do need that mod to fix the game. Give me this. One, two. Hey, jeez. Don't attack yourself off. A learning skull. Attracts certain types of enemies. Skull with meekly lingering souls. Throw to shatter and spread souls to attract certain types of enemies. Mother of a fuck, you... Man, that's annoying.
What's
Can't
happening
even...
there?
Well, I was trying to read the stupid item description, but then some random jackoff just... I don't even know where he came from. He just comes and hits me while I'm in the menu. But if this game... If it wants me to do what I think it wants me to do, I could probably kill that pig without even fighting it. If I do... this. Oh, I thought it was gonna... Oh no, it worked! Yeah, it worked! It looks very silly, but it worked. Because he's just, you know, running into a wall. Oh, freaking dumbass. Alright, I killed a moblin. I killed a pig. I want that. I want it. You there, open this. Okay, guess he won't help me. Jeez. That was cheap. They did that thing again where they have someone like camping off in a corner where you can't see them, and then they just jump out at you. Everyone in this room's gonna die. What the heck? Mystery key. What does it open? It's a mystery. Whoa, I did a jump. Okay, that's a weird way to do a jump. So if you're dashing and you try to dodge while dashing, you jump. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that weird command jump.
Oh, hold on, there's something down there. Okay, I think I can get that. Yeah. Look, my character, like you see how their feet is clearly standing in the air? It looks so funny. They didn't want to do, oh, when they're walking it looks normal. It's just when they're standing. It looks like the pole should be crushing their balls right now.
Pretty much.
Oh well. They didn't want to fret over everything in terms of animation. Or just put in IK. Wait, no, I think it has IK. That's something else. That's just... whatever. It's not a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
My immersion has been broke. What the hell? Okay, this is bad. Look at this. This is an open passageway. I should be able to run there. Come on. How
Break the
big is
table.
how big is the collision on that tape?
Let's break it.
Stupid table. Oversized collision box. Whoa, I rolled on the table. Another checkpoint, not really checkpoint thing. Whoa, it's a guy with a cape. I'm gonna throw this skull. Oh no, I'm out of juice. Oh, he's fast. But he's also weak. 2. Oh shit. Okay, that got him. Damn. Kick. Oh, come on. Came out faster than my kick. Okay, that looks like a defensive stance. Got him. Oh, I took his sword. Light shield. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, the hollow shield also looks better. Let's see. Longsword, battle axe, 80. The battle axe is 95. Wing spear. There we go.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Cool. Oh wait, I think it is this way. Huh? Jesus! Oh fuck, I was in block stun. 'Cause I was trying to roll. Green weed shaped like a flower. Temporary boost to stamina recovery speed. Well, I can... Where's the ladder? There it is. It's just so dark you can barely see. Okay, yeah, you can't go back. What the hell? Why did he roll twice? Such an awkward space to fight them on. Gotcha. I knew there was 3 rats. Oh, the pig looks like it's gone for good. Ah, I can skip you. Hang on, there's one guy who got smart. There's 2 of them hiding in the corner. I guess in good news for me is that I can be expecting about $1,000 in taxes. Woohoo! Ah. $300 is not too bad, I guess. Well, I don't know. For me, that's actually a lot. Well, that's because I don't actually get much in the way of disposable income. Wait, where's the other ladder? Oh no, there's just a doorway. I was freaking running past. Silly me. God, I was trying to do the kick. There we go. He went to take a drink in the middle of a fight. bad move. They're my souls. Gimme. Yeah, this right here, I can't really say I like where they have them like hiding off in corners like this. Because look at that situation there. It's like you'll get stuck between the two of them. Oh, I guess you just let me stab you in the face. I'll keep doing it. Whoops. No, you little shit. Got him. What is the heavy attack? Okay, it's just a different kind of thrust. Slightly longer wind up on the thrust is what the heavy attack is. Yeah, they didn't really change the heavy attacks too much in this game. Like I remember when I was fighting one of the skeletons earlier. The difference between the light attack and the heavy attack was 11 and 14. So my regular attack did 11 and my heavy attack did 14, and that's what made me go, oh man, the heavy attacks in this game still suck. Shoot, someone's coming up behind me. Oh, it's another cape guy. Oh crap, he tried to shield bash me. Baldur's Side Sword, let me see that. Ooh, this, look, hang on, 80? No, it's weaker. Yeah, it's weaker. But this halberd isn't. Insufficient strength to wield this weapon with one hand, hold both hands to use effectively. But then I can't use my shield. Alright, we'll see. Hey, you there. Wow, that did a lot. I got a basement key. Okay, so this is another shortcut. Come on. What's that noise? Is there another one? Yes, there is. You guys are so... Come on out here. Oh shoot, blocked my attack. There we go. Oh my god. Every now and then stuff like that happens where things come out really delayed or they don't come out at all. No, you don't. And they have a funny death scream. I hear. Nice. Got a shard. Can see a big guy from here. Holy crap. Okay. Let's see if I can find another way up there. Like this way. Can't go in from the front, going from the side. Oh, traded hits. That looks like it goes off into another level. Maybe that's what I want. I think I just found a blacksmith. And just found a. Who knows? Maybe the one in Demon Souls was black, so maybe the one in this game will also be black. John Henry's black. Oh, I know. I freaking ran past the bonfire. I'm so glad I found this. The other blacksmith I found wasn't actually by a save point. And I can level up. Wait, how much strength did that need? Let me see that. Or no, LB. It's halberd. Where is it? There it is. I needed 16 strength. Damn, I can level up a lot. Okay, so let's think. That sounds good. Oh no, yeah, it's a white guy. Hmm. See, I don't actually want to commit to upgrading stuff because what if I get a straight up better weapon? That's true. So you know what? I guess I'll just spend these souls and get a better halberd. Oh, no more. Not enough shards. Hang on, I gotta talk to him again. How about armor? Save it for later. How about equipment? Do I need to fix anything? Guess I'll fix my axe. Oh, I don't have enough soul to buy the stuff that I need to repair. Crest of Artorias. Crest opens sealed door in Heart of Forest. Okay, that looks like it's a key item. Weaponsmith. Oh, I could buy my own smith box. Dang. I should have came here first. There's a bastard sword in here. Should have bought that first. Cases? What the hell is that? Oh, they're brass knuckles. No, they're not brass. It's leather. Studded leather knuckles. Okay. Pike. Large leather shield. Tower kite shield. And there's so many stuff. So many stuff. So much stuff. And some arrows. But I don't have... Well, actually, I do have a bow. I have a crossbow. But I don't actually like the crossbows in Demon Souls, and I imagine they're exactly the same in Dark Souls. Learn gesture. Hurrah! Weapons never betray you. So yeah, so far this game, you know, not too bad. I don't think so. I mean, there's plenty of stuff that are remnants of my complaints from the original game. But otherwise, yeah. I mean, it's definitely unpolished. Like, that's the word I latch onto to describe this game. And it does still sort of have that, what I described about stamina, where you have to play in a way that's a bit more conservative. Because everything you do uses up stamina, so you don't want to waste it all. Conservative. Yeah, it's not a very liberal game. It doesn't let you do moves for free. You know, I still don't what? Offer humanity wait, okay, now you let me do it? Why couldn't you let me do it before? Enlightened? That does sound better. You know, hired someone to port it for you so you don't have to deal with that mess and you can move on to something else. That's what I do. Did you already do the iOS? I know you need to fill out some stuff in order to actually be certified in order to put your app on the App Store, though. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, I'm gonna close out now because that hammer noise he's doing is actually just starting to wear on me. Oh. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna call this a session.